is falling soft on an old main street. I hear a song from long ago beneath my feet. I was just walking home with my collar turned high, breathing the lamplight, winter in the sky. Then I saw your shadow in a window's glow, trying on a memory from years ago. You stepped from the doorway at a record store, same shy smile I hadn't seen since we were 24. You said, "Is it really you after all this time?" And the clock on the corner skipped its chime. We laughed at the years that had slipped away, at the girl and the boy that we used to play. But when that old tune drifted through the night, my heart started swaying in the yellow light. Slow dance on Main Street under falling snow, just you and I moving like the years turn slow. We don't need a ballroom or a band so sweet, just a soft old record in a small town street. Slow dance on Main Street, hand in hand, your cheek by my cheek as we turn and stand. If tomorrow finds us where the past and present meet, I'll be waiting for another slow dance on Main Street. Chasing dreams in a bigger town, neon in the windows, always running around. But I kept one picture in my wallet fold, two kids at a dance in coats of gold. I told you I stayed here when the summers changed, working at the corner shop, watching faces rearrange. But every winter evening when the snow would fall, I'd hear our favorite song and see you through it all. We stood there laughing as the night grew still, footprints in the powder by the old drug mill. Then you reached for my hand like you used to do, saying maybe we could try that dance anew. Slow dance on Main Street under falling snow, just you and I moving like the years turn slow. We don't need a ballroom or a band so sweet, just a soft old record and a small town street. Slow dance on Main Street, hand in hand, your cheek by my cheek as we turn and stand. If tomorrow finds us where the past and present meet, I'll be waiting for another slow dance on Main Street. The shop signs shimmer in the frosty glass, church bells echo as the buses pass. Somebody's humming by the Café door, and suddenly we're 17 once more. You whisper, I was scared to come back here, afraid the streets would say I disappeared. But the way you hold me in this winter light makes every wrong road feel alright. Slow dance on Main Street, let the snow come down. We'll carve a brand new story in this old town. We don't need permission or a crowd to see this little patch of pavement's just for you and me. Slow dance on Main Street, hearts in time, your winter coat tangled up with mine. If the years keep turning and our steps repeat, we'll keep on finding magic in a slow dance on Main Street. Every heartbeat beat, I'll be there in the lamplight for a slow dance on Main Street. was at the summer fair, cotton candy colors hanging in the air. You were standing by the horses painted gold, with a ticket in your fingers and your smile so bold. There was music from the jukebox by the stand, old love songs playing while you reached for my hand. All the midway faded, every sound grew still when you pulled me close under the Ferris wheel. And the world spun slow high above the town, tiny lights like stars looking down. You whispered low, stay here for a while, and I fell forever in that quiet smile. Under the Ferris wheel, that's where my heart learned how love can feel. Round and round with the night so real, you and I beneath the turning steel. Every time our memories spin, I'm under the Ferris wheel again. Later on we walked beside the sea, shoes in our hands and the waves at our feet. You drew a little heart in the shining sand, then you wrote my name beside your own name in your hand. We were talking about a small white house with a little front porch and the lights turned down. You said, darling, when the day is through, I'll come home to that porch lighting you. And the wind sang soft like a distant song as the tide kept time all night long. You held me close in the ocean breeze, and I heard the fairground in the rustling trees. Under the Ferris wheel, that's where my heart learned how love can feel. Round and round with the night so real, you and I beneath the turning steel. Every time our memories spin, I'm under the Ferris wheel again. Now the summer fairs have come and gone, but the porch light glows when the day is done. There's a kettle on the stove and your coat by the chair, and a soft little song hanging warm in the air when you kiss my cheek at the kitchen door. I'm that girl in the midway once more. Though the colors fade and the years all roll, you still turn my heart like that first ride's glow. Let the midway fade into the night. We still have our little circle of
There's a record softly turning in this little room tonight,
and the world outside our window fades into the city light.
Do you remember when we met by the old park bandstand?
You were tracing little circles with your finger in the sand.
Your sweater on your shoulders, dusk was slipping down.
I was just a nervous boy from the other side of town.
A radio on a blanket played a gentle tune,
and the lamppost by the walkway flickered like the moon.
You asked if you could walk me home before it got too late.
I said only if you promise that my hand is safe to take.
We didn't have much money, didn't have much time, but the way you looked at me could make the whole world shine. Every little heartbeat said we both belonged to two cups and a song. 2 cups and a song at the end of the day. Just you in the lamplight, all my worries fade away. We don't need a palace or a crowd to sing along.
All we really need is 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song, and your hand in mine. The kettle's little whistle keeping easy time.
If the years keep rolling, we'll keep holding on,
Meeting every evening with 2 cups and a song.
Now we've got a little place up on the 2nd floor,
with a creaky set of stairs and a crooked kitchen door.
coats upon the hallway peg, shoes beside the wall,
Bills upon the table, pictures in the hall.
I hear your key at twilight, and my heart still starts to race.
You set your bag down softly, and I see it in your face.
You say it's been a long one, and I put the kettle on.
You reach to drop the needle, let it find our favorite song.
We've seen winter windows, we've seen summer heat. We've danced around the laundry with bare and sleepy feet. Every little evening when the day feels long, we come back where we started. 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song at the end of the day. Just you in the lamplight, all my worries fade away. We don't need a palace or a crowd to sing along.
All we really need is 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song, and your hand in mine. The kettle's little whistle keeping easy time.
If the years keep rolling, we'll keep holding on,
Meeting every evening with 2 cups and a song.
There were days we almost stumbled, days we nearly broke,
When the only thing that held us was a quiet word you spoke.
There were nights you sat beside me when the world felt wrong.
Turn the volume
tiny corner by the table and the chair. We built a little lifetime out of music in the air.
If they ask us what we needed just to get this far, we'll say nothing but a kettle and a worn-out star guitar. 2 cups and a song as the years drift by. Your reflection in the window, silver in your eyes.
We don't need tomorrow to be anything but strong.
If we can end our evenings with 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song, let the record play. We'll sway in the doorway at the close of day.
When our hair turns silver and the nights grow long,
we'll still be here together with 2 cups and a song.
So put the kettle on, love.
Let the daylight fade.
I'll cue that little record.
Hear the serenade.
In this small warm circle where our hearts belong,
we'll always find each other with 2 cups and a song.
Rain on the windshield, radio low. I'm driving slow down these midnight streets. Tires whispering where the pavement gleams. The city sighs in a silver mist, and every light remembers when we kissed. Our old song plays on the AM band, a gentle rhythm like you're holding hand. The wipers swing in a lonesome time, while I keep seeing your face in every sign. Oh, every mile I'm drifting through just leads me back in thoughts of you. The world feels wide, but my heart knows there's only one place left to go. By the dashboard glow, I'm loving you, with a rain tap glass and the night in blue. Every little note on this radio tells me I'm yours, more than you know. Though the years may come and the years may go, I still find my way by the dashboard glow. Ooh, oh, oh. I remember walking in a sudden storm, one small umbrella keeping both us warm. Your laughing eyes, your damn dark hair, the way you said I'll always meet you there. Now I'm older, but my heart's the same. It It softly answers when I hear your name. The neon smears on the mirrored street, but home is waiting where your heartbeat beats. I see your window in my mind, the gentle curtains, the light behind. The closer I get, the more it shows. My compass shining in the shadows. By the dashboard glow, I'm loving you. With the rain tap glass and the night in blue. Every little note on this radio tells me I'm yours, more than you know. Though the days grow long and the nights turn slow, I still find my way by the dashboard glow. Around the corner, past the lamppost bend, there's that old porch where my journeys end. Your porch light burns like a quiet star, calling me back from the roads too far. I pull in close and I kill the sound. No more engine, just my heart that pounds. You open the door with a sleepy smile, and I forget every lonely mile. Some lovers fade like a passing song, but we kept playing when the nights fell long. Through little sorrows and bills and rain, you've been my shelter and my sweet refrain. Hold me close while the thunder rolls. We'll let the world spin on outside our souls. I don't need riches or things that shine, just that soft porch light and your hand in mine. By the dashboard glow, I came to you. Now your warm embrace is my only view. Let the radio fade, let the storm wind blow. I've reached the place my heart calls home. If I lose my way in the years I roam, I'll drive back to you by that gentle glow. By the dashboard glow. Rain fades away while I dance with you.
There's a ribbon round the years we've known, in a faded little box we call our own. I found your letters in the dresser by the wall, paper edges curling like they'd heard it all. Ink a little lighter where you wrote my name. Still my heart beats softly when I read the same. You said someday, darling, we will find our place by the water's whisper and the salt-kissed face. Now the seagulls echo all those lines you wrote, as I hold the past inside this trembling note. begins to fade and flee, we'll have our letters by the sea. We drive the old road with the car radio low, softly playing love songs from so long ago. Windows down and all the night as warm as you. As I open up a page like something new, you laugh and say you can't believe that boy you were, counting every heartbeat till you could be sure. I read Meet Me Sunday by the summer fair, and I taste the cotton candy that was in the air. Ferris wheel above us turning slow and bright, you were just a shadow in the colored light. But every vow you whispered still belongs to me. I feel them drifting from the sea. Letters by the sea, every line a wave, bringing back the promises we tried to save. Under evening sky, in the ocean breeze, you're still saying, darling, stay with me please. As the moonlight shimmers on the gentle tide, every folded whisper keeps you by my side. Even when the ink begins to fade and flee, we'll have our letters by the sea. We'd park beside the railing where the shore begins, hold the pages carefully like fragile wings. You take my hand and kiss the corner of a page, say, look how love grows softer when it starts to age. The waves keep writing circles in the silver sand, like the way we circle back to where we stand. All the little lines that once were dreams and plans, now they're just the way you're holding both my hands. Someday when the paper tears and colors fall, we won't need the letters for the truth at all. We'll be walking slowly where the breakers roll, knowing every promise written in our soul. If the world goes quiet and the shoreline's dark, we'll still hear those words inside a single spark. Every I adore you, floating endlessly, rising like a song out of the sea. Letters by the sea, let the night wind sing, every gentle sentence like a wedding ring. Under stars that listen to our history, you're still saying, darling, stay with me please. As the tide comes in, pulling at our feet, we can dance in circles where the water meets. Even when the ink can't say what we believe, we'll live our letters by the sea. With a box of pages resting on your knee, you whisper you were always home to me. And I know whatever's left for you and me will read like letters by the sea. Letters by the sea.
Good.
soft summer night. Do-do-do-do, midway lights so bright. All I knew is how you made me feel when you kissed me under the Ferris wheel. We were walking through the midway, paper tickets in your hand, cotton candy on my fingertips, little brass notes from the band. Every booth was calling to us, every prize a flashing sign. But the only thing that mattered was your shoulder touching mine. You said, let's go a little higher, pointed up into the sky, to the painted cars that circled like the stars that passed us by. As we climbed into the carriage, all the world felt soft and small, with the ocean in the distance like a whisper just beyond it all. Under the Ferris wheel my heart started turning, round and around with every light I saw. Under the Ferris wheel my hands started learning how it feels to fit so gently in your own. With the summer air and the music playing, I could hardly tell what was dream or real, but I knew my life was changing forever when you held me under the Ferris wheel. Later on beside the shoreline, windows open to the breeze, car radio on a slow song, you were humming low with me. All the dashboard glow was golden on your profile in the dark, and you tapped the wheel in rhythm with the beating of my heart. We drove past the sleeping houses, past the harbor's distant light, like the road itself was promising we'd remember this whole night. Every chorus on the station felt like it was meant for two. I could hear the future whisper, I'll be coming back with you. Under the Ferris wheel my heart started turning, round and around with every light I saw. Under the Ferris wheel my hands started learning how it feels to fit so gently in your own. With the summer air and the music playing, I could hardly tell what was dream or real, but I knew my life was changing forever when you held me under the Ferris wheel. Now there's pictures in my dresser, little corners curled with time, you and me in tilted poses, tiny bulbs behind us shine. Every year when summer finds us, we still drive down to the fair, and the world grows young and quiet when the wheel lifts us in air. All the noise below turns distant, just a soft and friendly roar, and I lean my head upon you like the very first time before. If the days grow long and lonely, if the sky turns gray and wide, darling, close your eyes and see me by your laughing, breathless side. Hear the midway bells and music, feel the cool salt on your skin. There's a little car that's waiting for our hearts to climb back in. When the future feels uncertain, when you don't know what is real, we can find our way to summer underneath that Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel I'll always be waiting, round and around through every passing year. Under the Ferris wheel my love will be staying, shining like those colored lights when you draw near. With the ocean wind and the band still playing, every gentle turn says this love is real, and I'll fall for you like the very first evening, every time we're under the Ferris wheel. Do-do-do-do, soft summer night. Do-do-do-do, hold me just as tight. When the midway fades and the world grows still, meet me under the Ferris wheel.
The rain falls soft and yellow
Under our old umbrella. I saw you waiting at the crossing line, rain on your lashes in the silver night. Same little coat that you used to wear, same gentle way you tuck back your hair.
I almost turned and walked away, afraid of all the words we didn't say. Then you caught my eye through the curtain of rain, and suddenly I wasn't old again.
I said it's been a long, long while.
You answered with that quiet smile. Under our old umbrella, side by side like yesterday, all the years just melt away. Under our old umbrella, every raindrop whispers low all the love we used to know. If there's still a place for us to grow together,
We can start again
under our old umbrella.
I kept your letters in a wooden drawer, folded like secrets from a time before. Faded ink and little crooked lines, promises written between the signs.
I used to hear you on the late night air, love songs spinning on the wave somewhere. Did you ever think of walking back to me when the city lights were soft and free?
I said I wondered where you'd gone.
I whispered I was never really done. Under our old umbrella,
Side by side like yesterday,
all the years just melt away.
under our old umbrella, every raindrop whispers low all the love we used to know.
If there's still a place for us to grow together,
We can start again
under our old umbrella.
We found a window in a corner cafe, glass full of raindrops swirled washed gray, steam on the panes and your hand in mine, saxophone playing some forgotten line.
We talk softly till the closing sign, laughing at moments we left behind. And in your eyes, through the candle glow, I saw the girl I used to know.
I drove alone for so many nights, dashboard glow and the distant lights.
I held our pictures in the quiet room, hoping the silence wouldn't be my doom.
Now the radio hums a gentle tune, and the rain draws halos around the moon.
Maybe goodbye was just a little while, leading us back to this same old smile. Under our old umbrella, let the city fade away. We'll just walk and softly sway. Under our old umbrella, every heartbeat, every sigh feels like we would never try. If there's still a road that we can walk together, lead me there again. Under our old umbrella, the rain falls soft and yellow.
Hold me close, my dear, forever.
Under our old umbrella.
The evening breeze was turning warm to cool. The midway lights were flickering like jewels.
I saw you at the summer fair that night, standing by the Ferris wheel of colored light.
Ticket in your fingers, laughter in your eyes, music from the carousel across the skies.
I stepped a little closer, tried to play it smooth. Said, is this your first time here?
You smiled and moved.
We rode above the rooftops,
Just the two alone. You whispered, meet me here when all the lights come on.
and the world below was spinning slow, like we'd known each other years ago.
Every little heartbeat felt like dawn, opening the night when the lights came on. When the lights come on, I'll be waiting there by the painted horses at the summer fair, with your hand in mine and the soft brass band playing something gentle while we slowly stand. I don't need a diamond or a distant star shone just to find your eyes when the lights come on. We traded all our tickets for a seaside walk, listening to the waves between our bits of talk.
You held your jacket open when the wind grew cold, wrapped me in your shadow like a band of gold.
We traced our names together in the evening sand, promising the way you softly touched my hand. You said if stormy weather keeps us far from here, look for me in any crowd, I'll still appear through the spray of salt and ocean foam. felt like my forever home. Every little whisper carried on and on, rising like the shore when the lights come on. When the lights come on, I'll be waiting there by the painted horses at the summer fair, with your hand in mine and the soft brass band playing something gentle while we slowly stand. I don't need a diamond or a distant star shone just to find your eyes when the lights come on.
Oh, one rainy evening through a cafe window pane,
Hey, I saw your silhouette against the falling rain.
you tapped upon the glass like you had all those times
When we shared our secrets under neon signs.
I opened up the door, the warmth came rushing through.
Ooh, the jukebox softly humming our old favorite tune.
We danced between the tables till the clouds were gone, two reflections swaying as the street light shone. If the summer fair should fade away, if the Ferris wheel is packed and stored someday, we'll still have the shoreline, we'll still have the rain, we'll still have that promise said again. When the years go by and colors dim, we'll remember where it all began, with him and her. Every place we stand, every street we're on,
turns into that night when the lights come on.
when the lights come on, I'll be next to you, whether it's the Midway or a small cafe for two, with your cheek near mine and a soft sax line glowing like the Ferris wheel against the brine. I don't need a castle or a crown hard won, only this your heart. When the lights come on,
When the lights come on,
when the lights come on,
darling, we belong in the hush between the last and first night song. Hold me through the darkness till the dark is gone. I'll be loving you when the lights come on. The evening breeze is turning warm to cool, and we're still that couple by the Ferris wheel. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Summer lights and a spinning sky. That's the night you first caught my eye. There was music on the Midway, cotton candy in the air. You were standing by the ticket stand at the little hometown fair. You said I saved the seat for you with that easy little smile. So I climbed into the Ferris car and we rose above it all the while. The world below was tiny then, just colored lights and swirling friends. But all I saw so clear and real was your hand reaching for mine to feel. Under the Ferris wheel, you promised me a love that's real, with the whole town shining at our feet. You said my name so soft and sweet, every spin my heart would steal. Another beat for you to feel. I've been yours since that first deal we made under the Ferris wheel. Later driving through the back roads, fireflies in the dark, car radio playing low and warm like a heartbeat in your car. Your dashboard cast a golden glow on the freckles on your face. You turned it down and whispered, "This is our forever song in this place." I leaned my head upon your arm, safe and small against your calm. You kissed my hand upon the wheel, sealed that summer evening deal. Under the Ferris wheel, you promised me a love that's real, with the whole town shining at our feet. You said my name so soft and sweet, every spin my heart would steal. Another beat for you to feel. I've been yours since that first deal we made under the Ferris wheel. Now the years have turned like records, but the fair still comes to town. We take that same old wooden seat and watch the lights go round and round. Your hair is just a little gray, my hand fits right where it did then. We laugh about that nervous girl who fell in love and never left again. Sometimes I ask you, do you know how deep that simple promise goes? You smile and say, just look and see, you're still the girl on that ride with me. And when the night breeze hums that tune, we're back beneath that summer moon. No matter how the years may spin, I fall in love all over again. Under the Ferris wheel, you're still my only love that's real, with the whole world turning at our feet. You say my name so soft and sweet, every year my heart can feel that spinning glow, that same old thrill. I'll be yours for every turn and every thrill we share. Under the Ferris wheel. If you're looking for my heart, you'll always find it still, waiting under the Ferris wheel. Do-do-do-do. Soft shoes on the floor, vinyl spinning round, Friday night hearts in a little hometown. You were leaning by the jukebox, hands in your coat. That slow song started and it caught in my throat. Colored little bows made a halo in your hair. You smiled at me like I'd always been there. You said, may I have this dance tonight? And the room turned warm in the neon light. Every step we took on that worn out floor felt like something I've been waiting for. The band played quiet in the corner of the hall, chaperones talking by the wall. I heard the future in the way you sighed, like the whole wide world was on our side. Under the jukebox light with your arms round me, the world grew small as it could be. Just you and I and that sweet old song spinning so slow as the night moved on. If I could live my life again tonight, I'd find you there. Under the jukebox light. Later in your old car, dashboard glowing low, radio humming something soft and slow. We drove past fields where the crickets sang. Every word you whispered made my heart ring. You stopped by the river where the sky turned blue, dusk hanging quiet on the water's view. You traced the promise on my trembling hand, said I'll be yours as long as I can stand. The windows fogged with every breath we shared. We laughed about how much we cared. I felt tomorrow written in your eyes, like a gentle sunrise in disguise. Under the jukebox light with your arms round me, the world grew small as it could be. Just you and I and that sweet old song spinning so slow as the night moved on. If I could live my and the memories made. Summer fairs and Ferris wheels up high, your hand in mine against the sky. Now when the house is quiet and the kids all sleep, you pull me close in the kitchen deep. We sway to a tune only we can hear, and I'm right back there the first time you drew near. Under the jukebox light in my heart, it's clear I'm still that girl when you draw me near. Just you and I and that sweet old song, loving this way our whole life long. If I could choose this love a second time, I'd meet you there where our stars aligned. Every night my heart still shines so bright, like that first slow dance under the jukebox light. Soft shoes on the floor, shadows holding tight. I'll dance with you beyond the night. Wherever we go, whatever we do, that jukebox glow will lead me back to you. Under the jukebox light, 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 under the jukebox light.
Station lights flicker on the window pane. Footsteps echo through the evening rain. One small umbrella in a crowded lane. Two beating hearts and a long lost name.
I left you standing by the midnight train, suitcase trembling in my nervous hand. You said I'll write you every single day, but miles and time had a different plan.
I watched you vanish through the smoky glass, felt the platform tilt as the moments passed. Years rolled on like the wheels on steel, but I never lost the way you made me feel.
Then today your letter found my door, ink a little shaky like it was before. You wrote,
If you're willing, after all this pain, meet me by the station. Meet me in the rain. Meet me in the rain under one small light. Let the city fade into the silver night. If there's still a place where our hearts remain, you can find me when you meet me in the rain. Meet me in the rain. Let the past fall through like the drops that slide off my coat to you. If we've still got love we can't explain, hold my hand and meet me in the rain.
yeah, meet me in the rain.
Whoa, yeah.
I saw you waiting by the ticking clock, raindrops shining on your Sunday frock. You looked up slowly as I spoke your name, and the years between us slipped away the same.
You said I'm sorry for the words I chose, for the doors I slammed and the heavy clothes. I laughed and whispered we were just too young, while the station bells and the engine sung.
We stepped outside to the busy street, puddles dancing around our feet.
whole world narrowed down to us both. Meet me in the rain under one small light. Let the city fade into the silver night. If there's still a place where our hearts remain, you can find me when you meet me in the rain. Meet me in the rain, let the past fall through like the drops that slide off my coat to you. If we still got love we can't explain, hold my hand and meet me in the rain. Meet me in the rain. We found a corner at a cafe, pain, steam on the glass from the gentle rain. You traced a heart in the foggy glow, said, this is us if you want it so.
We spoke of families in the paths we walked, empty chairs and the nights we talked, two faded pictures in an old white frame, wondering if the other felt the same.
The waitress smiled as she poured our cup, like she knew two souls were waking up.
Outside the puddles kept keeping time, while hope ran softly down the window line.
Ooh, maybe we can't get back
Every year,
all the missed phone calls, all the quiet tears.
but we can stand where it went astray and choose each other in the same old way.
If the trains move on and the timetables change,
We'll build our days from this night in the rain.
no more goodbyes on a platform cold.
Just a shared umbrella as our stories told.
Meet me in the rain where the heart beats slow,
Under blurry streetlights in a gentle glow. If tomorrow comes with its joy and strain, we'll remember how you met me in the rain.
meet me in the rain when the years grow gray, when the station echoes fade away. If I ever feel that old lost pain,
Say my name and meet me in the rain.
meet me in the rain. One small umbrella, one steady hand,
Two quiet hearts learning how to stand
side by side, forever
in the rain.
in the rain. Letters on the dashboard, here. Streetlights floating like a pale gold moon. Hands on the wheel, but my heart's off guard by the glow on a stack of cards. Your letters on the passenger side, corners curling from the years gone by. Ribbon tied in a faded bow, ink turned soft where my tears once flowed. I hit a red light at the edge of town, watch the city in the rear view drown. And in that hush when the traffic slowed, every little word begins to glow. You wrote, if life should pull us apart, promise me you'll keep a piece of my heart. So when the miles feel restless and hard, I reach across and touch those cards. Letters on the dashboard, your handwriting in blue, Car radio low, but it's loud with you. Every little line is a soft guitar playing in the dark of this wandering car. Letters on the dashboard keeping me awake, like the lake at dusk where our hearts would ache. Even if you're gone to some distant star, I still ride with letters on the dashboard. Remember by the lakeside road, sun going down in a coppery glow. We walked the shore where the lilies lay, talked about a house we would build someday. You slipped a note in my trembling hand, signed your name with a little heart and said, when you're lost in the city's roar, read my words and you'll be home once more. Now every time that the twilight falls, I hear your voice in the motor's draw. And though the seat by my side is bare, your every page is waiting there. Letters on the dashboard, your handwriting in blue. Car radio low, but it's loud with you. Every little line is a soft guitar playing in the dark of this wandering car. Letters on the dashboard like a porch light's glow, guiding me along where the night winds blow. Even if you're gone to some distant star, I still ride with letters on the dashboard. Ooh. Sometimes I park by that same old shore, watch the evening settle like before. I read your lines by the instrument light, let the lake hold up the falling night. A passing boat leaves a silver trail, just like the curve of your careful tail, on every love and every dear, making yesterday feel so near. Maybe you're married and you change your name, maybe you're chasing a different dream, but in this cabin where the shadows play, your younger heart never went away. If I could find you on some quiet street, hear that laugh and feel that heat, I'd place these letters in your open hand, say they kept me more than any plan. Letters on the dashboard, your handwriting in blue, all of my roads still curve toward you. Even if our lives took a different star, you still ride beside me in this old car. Letters on the dashboard in the midnight rain, soft sax singing with the wipers refrain, till the dawn breaks soft on an empty yard. I'll drive on with letters on the dashboard. Ooh, I'll drive on with letters on the dashboard. I'll drive on with the letters on the dashboard. Ooh, road radio and a faithful heart, till the road runs out and the sky grows large. Ooh, I'll keep you in these letters on the dashboard. You pass by a lover, glowing in the river, calling us to dancing in that old soft light. I remember when I saw you in that riverside hall. Paper lanterns throwing shadows on the wall. Wow. I slipped a silver coin into the old jukebox. You turned as it started, and the whole room stopped. Then I whispered, if you don't mind, may I have this dance under jukebox light? You gave my heart its chance. Jukebox by the river, playing soft and low. Hold me just a little, never let me go. Every time the record spins, love, I'm back with you. Jukebox by the river, everything feels new. We could dance forever, slow and close like then. Jukebox by the river, jukebox by the river, jukebox by the river. It's you and me again. Now our small town dance hall by the river's getting old. Teenage kids come laughing, telling dreams untold. But your hand still finds me when the lights grow low, and the same old jukebox hums like so long ago. When the world feels heavy, when the day's been long, we go down together. Let it play our song. Jukebox by the river, playing soft and low. Hold me just a little, never let me go. Every time that record spins, love, I'm back with you. Love, I'm back with you. Jukebox by the river, everything feels new. We could dance forever, slow and close like then. Jukebox by the river, jukebox by the river, jukebox by the river. It's you and me again. Even when the doors are closed and the band goes home, we stroll along the river where the lamplights glow. You lean on my shoulder as the sky turns blue. Every gentle ripple sings a promise true. They can change the records, they can change the year. The lines around our smiles say we're still right here. As long as there's a river and that jukebox tune, I'll be slow dancing with you beneath the summer moon. Jukebox by the river, playing soft and low. Hold me just a little, never let me go. All the years behind us is melting into light. Jukebox by the river, we've turned out alright. We'll keep swaying slowly till the stars grow thin. Jukebox by the river, where our hearts walk in. Jukebox by the river, I'm in love again. Jukebox by the river, just one more slow dance. Jukebox by the river, love, you gave me my chance.
was young and real, under the Ferris wheel. You were standing by the tickets with your hands inside your coat. I was laughing with my girlfriends, trying hard not to take note. But the summer air was buzzing and the lights began to spin. And the moment that you caught my eye, the world came drifting in. Cotton candy on my fingers, music floating through the park, all the colors of the Midway, waking up the coming dark. When you finally walked beside me, shy and quiet, trying to be cool, I could hear my heart beat louder than the old brass band at school. You said maybe we could ride it, just one turn, just you and me. And I said only if you promise I can see the whole town free. We were just two foolish dreamers with no maps and no idea how long we chased that first night's feel. Under the Ferris wheel where the sky came tumbling down, where you slipped your hand in mine above the lights of our small town. Every turn we took together wrote a promise we still keep. Under the Ferris wheel, love found us deep. Under the Ferris wheel where the music met the stars, where you whispered I'll be yours, like it was written in the cars. Now the years keep rolling onward, but I know what's always real. We're still that boy and girl under the Ferris wheel. Later on we drove in circles with the car radio turned low, dashboard glow across your knuckles, windows fogged with falling snow. Every song became our memory, every mile another thread. We were weaving something golden out of all the words we said. On the nights you stayed out working just to keep our little place, I would watch that quiet porch light throwing halos on your face. Every time I heard your footsteps on the gravel up the hill, I could feel the fairgrounds calling, and my heart would answer still. You'd say, sorry I was late, love, but you know I had to try. And I hold you in the kitchen with the kettle humming by, all the simple gentle moments that the world can't ever steal started in that spinning wheel. Under the Ferris wheel where the sky came tumbling down, where you slipped your hand in mine above the lights of our small town. Every turn we took together wrote a promise we still keep. Under the Ferris wheel, love found us deep. Under the Ferris wheel where the music met the stars, where you whispered I'll be yours, like it was written in the cars. Now the years keep rolling onward, but I know it's always real. We're still that boy and girl under the Ferris wheel. Now the fair comes back each August, and we sometimes take a ride with your silver in your hair. And all these years on either side, we don't scream like we did back then, we just smile and close our eyes. Let the cool night wind remind us how it felt to touch the skies. When we pass above our neighborhood and see our porch light glow, I can feel your fingers tighten like that first time long ago. And I whisper, no matter what the spinning world may do or say, every road I ever travel still begins back there that day. If the music ever fades and all the bright lights disappear, if the fair moves on to somewhere else and leaves our little pier, we'll still have that trembling moment when the world first stood so still, where my heart learned how to answer to your will. Let the wheel keep turning slowly in the corners of our mind. Let the car radio remember every chorus left behind, every Every night our porch light flickers. It's the same soft shining seal that we learn to trust beneath that Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel where the sky came tumbling down, where you slipped your hand in mine, above the lights of our small town. Every turn we took together wrote a promise we still keep. Under the Ferris wheel, love found us deep. Under the Ferris wheel, through the quiet tender years, through the bills and late night worries, and the laughter and the tears. When I look into your eyes, love, after every spinning year, I still find that girl and boy under the Ferris wheel. Ooh, I still see as softly shines. I feel we're forever standing. In a line,
I was driving through the city with an old song playing low.
little wipers keeping rhythm with the red lights in a row. Then I saw you by the corner through a fogged up cafe pane. You were holding to your coffee like you used to hold my name.
I pulled over by the meter, heartbeat louder than the rain. Every mile I'd put behind me led me back to you again. Songs on the dashboard, light in the dark, radio glow between two restless hearts. Every old melody, every soft chord brings me right back to the love we adored. Songs on the dashboard, after all this time, rain on the windshield, your hand in mine. Nothing's been wasted, nothing's ignored. We're finding our way with these songs on the dashboard.
You walked in and said it's been years, but your voice felt close and near. All the nights I drove in circles, I could almost feel you here.
We just talked about the weather, how the city never sleeps.
But your eyes were saying stay here in the quiet that we keep. Every drop upon the window traced the years that fell between, till the distance slowly faded in the silver of that scene. Songs on the dashboard, light in the dark, radio glow between two restless hearts. Every old melody, every soft chord brings me right back to the love we adore. Songs on the dashboard, after all this time, rain on the windshield, your hand in mine. Nothing's been wasted, nothing's ignored. We're finding our way with these songs on the dashboard. Now we're parked outside your doorway, kitchen light is burning soft,
And the street is all reflections as the rain keeps drifting off.
there's a sax line on the station, like the nights when we were new. Every note between the raindrops feels like coming home to you.
All the letters never written,
All the calls we didn't make fade like shadows on the pavement in this gentle give and take. If tomorrow feels uncertain, we can hold this moment near. Let the music be our compass through the roads that brought us here. Songs on the dashboard shining like gold, carrying stories we're still yet to hold. Every soft harmony, every sweet chord whispers it's you that my heart's leaning towards. Songs on the dashboard still keeping time, rain slowly easing your hand in mine. Day after day, driving forward, we'll follow the light
the river, where the town lights fade to gray. Car radio low and tender, playing songs that knew our names. Your head was on my shoulder, as the dust slipped into night. Dashboard glow upon your lashes, holding everything just right.
You traced a little circle on the window's foggy glass. Said tomorrow I'll be leaving, but this feeling's gonna last. I kissed your hand and whispered, no matter where you roam, if you keep my love inside you, you'll never be alone.
And the rain tapped time on the hood so slow, as the river carried every secret we'd ever know. You turned to me, and in the falling light, we promised not to let this slip from sight. Wait for me, darling, through the miles and the midnight train. Hold my name inside your heart when you're dancing with the rain. Wait for me, darling,
Through the lonely nights of blue,
every tear the sky might cry, I'll be saving dreams for you.
oh, wait for me, darling, and I'll come running back to you. Morning at the station, steam and sorrow in the air. Suitcase by my trembling knees, your coat still on my chair. You wrapped your arms around me as the whistle split the sky. Said I'll write you every Sunday, I'll be yours until I die. I watched you fade to silver through the window streaked with rain.
Your figure growing smaller as the train rolled out again. I pressed my hand to cold glass, felt my heartbeat fall and rise. Holding tight your crumpled letter, signed with shaky loving lines. And every town I passed, I heard that car radio,
Playing little songs that sounded like the boy I used to know.
I'd close my eyes and see that river bend, and hear you swear our love would never end. Wait
For me, darling, through the miles and the midnight train. Hold my name inside your heart
when you're dancing with the rain. Wait for me, darling,
through the lonely nights of blue. Every tear the sky might cry.
I'll be saving dreams for you. Oh, wait,
For me, darling, and I'll come running back to you.
now the years have drawn their circles on the faces that we wear, but I still hear that river and that old car radio there. Tonight the city's weeping, every street lamp crowned with mist. I'm standing on a corner where our very first goodbye was kissed. You're walking toward me slowly with an umbrella held up high.
Raindrops sparkling on your hair, that same old gentle light.
You smile and say, I told you I'd come home one rainy night.
I answer, I've been waiting, love, since you stepped on that first train ride.
All the letters all the midnights, all the miles of iron and stone
couldn't steal the quiet promise that we made when we were young and alone.
Every song that through my lonely window softly played was a little shining bridge across the distance that we made. Now the river's far, the town has grown,
but in your eyes I see
the boy and girl beside that car, and all we swore we'd be.
Wait for me, darling, and you know I'll wait for you.
Through the storms and through the sunshine, every sky of gray or blue, wait for me, darling.
Now the waiting days are through. In this rainy city street, I'm still falling into you. You waited, my darling, and I came running back to you. Oh, you waited, my darling.
Now my wandering heart is home with you. I'll always wait for you. Oh, wait for me, darling.
Oh, wait for me, darling.
Rain on the sidewalks, shining in lines, neon reflections in the traffic light shine. Footsteps echo in a midnight spell. Two lonely hearts that never quite could tell. I saw you standing by the corner sign, raindrops tracing down your fragile smile. You held your coat up, shivering in the cold, trying to be brave, trying to look bold. I raised my umbrella like a little wing, said there's room for two beneath this thing. You stepped in close and the city grew small, just you and I and the soft rain fall. Your hand brushed mine as we walked that night, street lamps painting you in silver light. Every puddle seemed to glow for two, every heartbeat whispering, this is you. Under one small umbrella, I fell in love with you. Walking down that rainy street, not knowing what to do, with the cars splashing by and the world out of view. Under one small umbrella, all I saw was you. Under one small umbrella, sharing whispered air, rain in your lashes and drops in your hair. If I live 100 years, one thing will be true, I lost my heart forever under one small umbrella. Now I sit alone in a window chair, coffee growing cold as I watch out there. Couples hurrying through the misty glow, holding each other like we did long ago. In my pocket there's a folded note, your faded ink on a fragile quote. Maybe someday when the sky turns gray, we'll walk that same old street this way. I hear the sax from the radio low, soft and lonely in the afterglow. Every song about the falling rain sounds like us on that street again. Under one small umbrella, I fell in love with you. Walking down that rainy street, not knowing what to do, with the cars splashing by and the world out of view. Under one small umbrella, all I saw was you. Under one small umbrella, sharing whispered air, rain in your lashes and drops in your hair. If I live 100 years, one thing will be true: I lost my heart forever under one small umbrella with you. Sometimes driving with the wipers on slow, dashboard glowing with a gentle glow. I see your face in every streak and line, like the night you slipped your arm in mine. I keep your picture in a silver frame, smudge little corners, written out name. If you're somewhere watching the same rain fall, do you ever hear my heart still call? If you ever wander down that street again, if the clouds roll in and the showers begin, look for a stranger with a worn-out smile, holding up a shelter for a little while. Maybe we're older and the years have flown, maybe the life we dreamed has grown. But if I see your eyes in the rainy light, I'll open up and hold you tight. Under one small umbrella, let's fall in love once more. Walking past the sleepy shops and that old glass door, with the city blurred and the night washed new. Under one small umbrella, I'll come back to you. Under one small umbrella, hear the soft doo-wop sigh, saxophone singing as the cars roll by. If I get one last dream, let it all come true, to spend my final storm under one small umbrella with you. Rain on the sidewalks, shining in lines, one little shelter where our hearts align. Long after the showers and the clouds are through, I'm still standing here under one small umbrella with you.
met me at the edge of the summer fair, ticket in your pocket, breeze in your hair. You said, let's ride before the night turns late. I laughed and stumbled through the painted gate. We climbed up high where all the town turned small. The fairground music, just a distant call. Your nervous smile underneath the neon steel. My heart stayed hanging by the Ferris wheel. I didn't know what forever could be, till I saw tomorrow when you looked at me. Every light above us seemed to softly say, hold on to this, don't let it slip away. By the Ferris wheel, where it all began, with your trembling heart and my shaking hand, spinning around in circles over fields and town, never wanting that car to touch the ground. By the Ferris wheel under summer skies, I first saw a whole life in your eyes. All the roads we wander, all the love we'd feel, started in your arms. By the Ferris wheel. We drove out later to the riverside, radio glowing on the midnight ride. Your jacket round my shoulders in the cooling air. We skipped small stones like every wish was there. The water shimmered in a silver line. The night wind tangled all your fingers in mine. You hummed our song at the edge of the field, still that same girl from the Ferris wheel. I didn't know how the years would fly, how 1,000 sunsets could all drift by, but each soft moment that the dusk revealed traced back to that night. By the Ferris wheel, by the Ferris wheel, where it all began, with your trembling heart and my shaking hand, spinning around in circles over fields in town, never wanting that car to touch the ground. By the Ferris wheel under summer skies, I first saw our whole life in your eyes. All the roads we wander, all the love we'd feel, started in your arms. By the Ferris wheel. Now there's a shoebox underneath our bed, full of faded letters that we once read. Snaps of laughing faces, ribbons, ticket stubs, little paper echoes of our early love. Sometimes on an evening when the sky turns gold, we take them out and let the story unfold. You kiss my cheek and say it's all so real. Every page still smells like the Ferris wheel. Maybe someday when our hair turns gray, we'll find that fair at the end of May. Walk past the prizes and the spinning lights, chasing down the ghosts of our first nights. We'll climb again to the topmost seat, hear our hearts keep time with the turning beat. You'll take my hand and softly whisper still, baby, close your eyes. We're by the Ferris wheel. By the Ferris wheel, where it all began. Still your faithful girl, still your steady man, spinning through the seasons, through the joy and tears, holding on together all these years. By the Ferris wheel as the night grows long, every gentle promise became our song. Every road we traveled, every dream made real, started in your arms. By the Ferris wheel. Quiet and the lights all fade, love keeps turning in the vows we made. Close your eyes and feel what I still feel. We're forever young by the Ferris wheel. jukebox cast its little neon glow. You laughed and said they never play our song. I dropped a coin and swore I'd prove you wrong.
You took my hand across that wooden floor. Your dress was swinging soft and slow and light. We danced until they tried to close the door. And you said meet me here tomorrow night.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning around but always back to you. Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
Remember when the summer fair rolled in, the Ferris wheel lights trembling in the dark. You won a prize and pinned it to my coat. We kissed behind the trucks beside the park.
We talked about a tiny house and rain, a kitchen window full of morning sun. You said if all we have are simple things, then life with you would still be more than enough.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning round but always back to you. Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall.
Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
The kids are grown, the bills are mostly paid. There are dishes drying by the kitchen sink.
You wipe your hands and smile that same old way. Say, come outside, let's take a breath, I think.
The porch light draws a circle in the yard. The night rolls in so quiet, soft and blue. We lean back on this peeling painted rail, and every star looks brand new next to you.
Some folks chase the broad and crowded streets, where neon drowns the tender words we say. But I just need your shoulder touching mine, and that faithful little light to guide the way. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, let me slow dance close to you. From the old dance hall to the fairground sky, to this quiet front step where the years roll by. Oh, meet me by the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you. Meet me by the porch light. Ooh, meet me by the porch light. Oh, meet me by the porch light. By the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you.
Rain on the sidewalk, traffic rolling slow, street lamps painting silver on the coat I know. Footsteps all around me, couples passing by, sharing little whispers underneath the sky. I pull up your umbrella, though you're far tonight. Still I hear you laughing in the yellow light. Every drop that falls is a memory of you, waiting in the shadows like you used to do. Darling, though the miles lie between our hearts, I can feel your hand where the evening starts. Every echo on this avenue leads me back to standing close to you. Umbrella for two in the soft city rain, holding you near while the world drifts away again. Umbrella for two, every raindrop knows your name. Side by side in the hush of the window pane, when the night comes through and I'm missing you, I still walk this avenue, holding on to dreams of an umbrella for two. Do you remember by the river at the edge of town? Dusk was laying velvet as the sun went down, water catching colors from the fading sky, quiet little ripples where the boat slipped by. You were close beside me in that gentle air, sharing one umbrella, wind in your hair. You said if the storm comes, I'll be holding you, and the clouds broke open just to prove it true. Raindrops on your lashes, lips so near to mine, every whispered promise standing still in time. Every heartbeat, every breath we drew, felt like all the world was only you. Umbrella for two in the soft city rain, holding you near while the world drifts away again. Umbrella for two, every raindrop knows your name. Side by side in the hush of the window pane, when the night comes through and I'm missing you, I still walk this avenue, holding on to dreams of an umbrella for two. Now I drive these nights with the radio low, letters on the seat in your handwriting glow, dashboard in the darkness like a little flame, whispering your stories when I call your name. Photographs are waiting in a worn out frame, smiles from yesterday that look the same, till the train or the highway brings you home again. I'll be here and I'll be just the way I've been, down by the river when the day is through. Sometimes I imagine I am seeing you, silhouette in twilight where the willows lean, walking to my arms like in an old dream. Someday when the distance finally fades away, we'll be under raindrops on another day, and I'll hold you closer than I ever knew, while the world turns slow around us too. Umbrella soft city rain. Nothing between us but the beating of hearts again. Umbrella for two, all our waiting almost through. Every lonely evening leading back to you. When the skies turn gray, I will gladly stay, sharing every storm with you. All my life I'll be your umbrella for two. All my life I'll be your umbrella for two.
The shoreline stones, skipping wishes on the blue. Evening settling on the water, I was walking next to you.
You were talking about tomorrow. Hands were shaking just a bit when you brushed against my fingers.
Every star above us lit. I can feel that quiet trembling every time I see your face in that faded little photo from our very first embrace. All these pictures by the lake.
Pictures by the lake.
You were reaching for the shoreline stones, skipping wishes on the blue. Evening settling on the water, I was walking next to you.
You were talking about tomorrow. Hands were shaking just a bit when you brushed against my fingers.
Every star above us lit. I can feel that quiet trembling every time I see your face in that faded little photo from our very first embrace. All these pictures by the lake hold the way my heart began to wake. Every soft September sky, every shy mistake we'd made, I still fall in love with you in these pictures by the lake.
There's a postcard with your handwriting, curved and careful, almost shy,
From the year we spent in cities, living underneath different skies.
You wrote,
I will keep this shoreline near my shoreline, in my pocket near my heart, near my heart, till the day we walk together, never more so far apart. feels as fresh as when you signed all these pictures by the lake, and your words I never could forsake. Every gentle looping line, every vow we'd softly make, keeps me walking back to you through these pictures by the lake.
On our bedroom wooden floor now
lies a box of memories,
shoes kicked off, the kettle singing,
wind is whispering through the trees.
we don't need a grand adventure or a
Far off shining place, just your shoulder leaning into mine, and these moments we can trace. So let's keep pictures by the lake, on the shelf beside the love we make. When the daylight's growing tired and our bones begin to ache, I will see us young and waiting for the dust to slowly break, and I'll fall in love forever through these pictures by the lake. Sha-la-la, pictures by the lake. Pictures by the lake.
Streetlights shining on the pavement, midnight whisper in the air, raindrops dancing on my collar, but I know you'll soon be there. I'm standing by the station gate, coat pulled tight against the cold, your letter in my inside pocket, creased from all the times I've held. Every word you wrote about me, every line you signed with love, kept me warm through all the seasons, till the night you'd come, my dove. All these tracks have heard my footsteps, oh, all these nights I've called your name, oh. Now the echoes in this tunnel don't quite sound the same. Rain on your letter, my love, falling soft on every line, like the tears I tried to hide when you said that you'd be mine. Every drop that hits the page feels like time we had to weather. I kept my heart between those words and the rain on your letter, yeah. Oh, rain on your letter, my love, blurring ink but shining true. I would hold it to my chest just to feel close to you. Through the storms we couldn't share, through the years we weren't together, I had only moonlight, midnight trains, and the rain on your letter. I still see you at the table by that small cafe downtown, writing slowly by the window, while the rain kept pouring down. You would pause and watch it running down the glass in silver streams. Then you'd turn back to the paper, filling up my empty dreams. You would sign it yours forever. Oh, draw a heart beside your name, fold it with a careful longing, seal it with a quiet flame. I could almost feel your fingers every time I'd break the seal. Hear the raindrops on the rooftop, tapping out the way you feel. So I mail my promise to you, send my heart along the wire, hoping every distant sunset wouldn't cool this fire. Oh, rain on your letter, my love, falling soft on every line, like the tears I tried to hide when you said that you'd be mine. Every drop that hits the page feels like time we had to weather. I kept my heart between those words and the rain on your letter. Oh, rain on your letter, my love. When the nights felt far and long, I would read each faded sentence like a half-remembered song. Through the miles and through the miles, through the distance like a tether, I held on to ink and paper and the rain on your letter. Now the whistle cuts the darkness and the platform comes alive. Faces passing in the shadows till at last you step outside. You're a silhouette in motion, suitcase dripping by your side. I unfold that worn out envelope as you walk into my life. We share one small umbrella on this shining city street. Every puddle holds your reflection, dancing softly at my feet. Through the window of that cafe where you wrote me long ago, we can see our younger shadows in the rainy evening glow. All the years that stood between us wash away in silver streams. Every storm that tried to drown us only watered deeper dreams. If the world should turn and shake us, if the night should test our hearts, we will let the gentle rain kiss the edges of our scars. Now your hand is wrapped in my hand and the clouds begin to part. What was once a lonely letter beats inside a living heart. Hear the rhythm of the raindrops like a soft and steady drum, telling us the waiting's over, telling us you finally come. Rain on your letter, my love. Now it glows beneath this light as we're standing by the station in the sweetness of the night. Every drop upon the page is a road we walk together, from the first goodbye to this hello, and the rain on your letter. Oh, rain on your letter, my love, pressed between our fingers now as we turn toward the city with our newly spoken vows. Let it rain on tracks and stone, let it shine on us forever. We'll remember how you came back home with the rain on your letter. Oh, 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 oh. With the rain on your letter. So let the night keep softly falling, let the trains roll out of sight. We got one small shared umbrella and a love that feels feels just right. When the morning dries the sidewalks and the sky turns calm and blue, I'll still keep that folded letter as the road that led me.
Soft sax playing in the corner of the night, coins in the jukebox spinning golden light, rain on the sidewalk shining like glass. You held your coat up as the cars rolled past. You said, come on darling, let me keep you dry. So we shared one umbrella under that stormy sky. We passed the cafe with the fogged up panes, people tracing hearts in the window rain. Then we heard the rhythm from the old dance hall, like a warm heartbeat through the brick back wall. You smiled and whispered, honey, don't you know, every love story needs a place to grow. I took your hand and we stepped inside, where the world felt small and the night felt wide. By the jukebox light, swaying slow with you, red and blue shadows on your Sunday shoes. Every little song that the records played made a brand new promise that we'd always stay. By the jukebox light, while the rain came down, you spun me in circles till we left the ground. If I live forever, I'll remember that night, falling into love by the jukebox light. Ooh. Summer came around with the county fair, a Ferris wheel turning in the dusky air. We left our tickets in your folded sleeve, raced back to the music cause we couldn't leave. You leaned and told me in the soft warm glow, maybe one day girl I won't let you go. And I felt that promise in the saxophones cry, like fireworks painted on the midnight sky. Our friends were laughing by the open door, but we just drifted to the checkered floor. The world kept talking, but we just knew every beat was saying I belong to you. By the jukebox light, swaying slow with you, red and blue shadows on your Sunday shoes. Every little song that the records played made a brand new promise that we'd always stay. By the jukebox light, while the rain came down, you spun me in circles till we left the ground. If I live forever, I'll remember that night, falling into love by the jukebox light. Now the years roll on like the city streets, but you still find my hand when you hear that beat. On a quiet evening when the sky turns gray, we find some corner where the old songs play. Maybe it's a kitchen with the radio low, or a worn out diner where the old folks go. But if there's a melody and your arms are near, it feels like that dance hall again, my dear. By the jukebox light, after all this time, your heart's still keeping its gentle rhyme. Every little love song in the air we hear brings that first slow dance back crystal clear. By the jukebox light, in my memory's room, we're young and laughing while the roses bloom. If I live forever, I'll still hold you tight, always coming back to that jukebox light. Jukebox light.
hide from snow. Through the window in the corner, there you sit the way you did, hands around a cup of coffee, like a dream I never hid. All the letters, all the waiting, all your careful slanting lines lead me back to this small harbor, to your eyes that once met mine. Walk me by the sea, darling, stay with me, where the moonlight paints the water silver, blue and free. Let the wind remember what we used to be. Hold my hand and softly walk me by the sea. After all the years that kept you far from me, let this night begin again. Walk me by the sea. You look up and start to tremble, like you're waking from a song. I can see you trying to measure if my heart still beats as strong. Then you smile, that little half smile that I carried through the years. Suddenly the crowded silence turns to laughter through our tears. We talk low about the distance, ships and trains and changing skies, but the one thing never changing is the way you fill my eyes. Walk me by the sea, darling, stay with me, where the moonlight paints the water silver, blue and free. Let the wind remember what we used to be. Hold my hand and softly walk me by the sea. After all the years that kept you far from me, let this night begin again. Walk me by the sea. Promenade, the gulls cry salt and jasmine in the air. Every footprint in the shoreline feels like we were always there. You lean in against my shoulder while the breakers roll inside, and the past falls off behind us like a wave that's running dry. If tomorrow brings its troubles, we will meet them, you and I. But tonight the only promise is your hand inside of mine. Time moves like the tide upon the sand, washing out the castles that we planned. But every word you wrote and every memory led me to this moment by the sea. Walk me by the sea, darling, stay with me. Let the band inside my chest keep gentle company. Every step beside you sets my heart at ease. Hold me close and slowly walk me by the sea. If the years keep flowing like the endless tide, I will walk this shoreline always at your side. From the cafe window to the shining quay, I'll be yours forever. Walk me by the sea. walk